Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and this is Let's Open Some Toys. I am your host, I'm Larry. Welcome to Larry's Geeky World, and I feel like I'm low, or my camera, I just had to fix my camera, and I think it's too low. I think that worked, right? Alright. So, if you joined me last week, we had finished the last, currently the Let's Build Some Toys uh, portion that I was trying out, which that went pretty well. Finished the Gundam build. I have not fixed that antenna on him yet, but I do plan on to soon. Still want to do the panel lines. That's what I get for drinking a soda right before the stream. I'm all gassy up here. I would say let's say hello to the chat. Let's see what's got going on. What's up, John? How's it going? Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. And if you haven't noticed, I actually updated the title sequence. If you haven't watched it, I did update the title sequence. I'm gonna try to do that every live stream for whatever we're opening. John, I said hi though, but I didn't bring it up. I normally try to get used to bringing up the chat, but today, as you can tell, I'll bring up here. Let's see, where is it? Where's that scene at? We are opening up the Jersey Devil from Four Horsemen Studios Figura Obscura line. You can see there's the Gundam there. I still need to do all the rest of the panel lines on the wings. What is this? I'm fine. The hair for Sally fine now. Not got super glue on my hands. Oh, dude, that sucks. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. You'll get it all done. You're a pro. And hello, Chaos. What's up, honey? How you doing? We just got our second Figura Obscura Jersey Devil in with the mug, which is what I bought for her, which was actually the first order. Oh, the first wave of pre-orders, and somehow I got my second one from the second wave. The one I ordered during the second wave of pre-orders in first. So very interesting that happened. So we are gonna, try to make it maybe a little shorter show today. You'll bring the mug in for me to show. Sure, we could do that. I could show off the mug. Unless everyone wouldn't mind me sharing some photos from Instagram from me and my girlfriend's trip to the Renaissance Festival for her birthday a couple weekends ago. But I don't know. It depends on how long this goes. Probably should have like a bucket of hot water or bowl of hot water set so I could loosen up this guy's joints because I hear it's going to be tight. So let's go ahead. Let's bring up the other camera. See what we got there. Oh, and here's the mug. It's the first mug I've ever gotten from Four Horsemen's Store Horseman. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Now this was available during the pre-order individually, also with all-in-one set that came with. I'm going to bring it up here if you want. Yeah, but it's a really nice mug. It's got. I'll bring up this actually. Let's go. There we go. Shows where all the sightings on the map of the Jersey Devil over in New Jersey. And it's a cute one. I thought my girlfriend would really love this because she's really into all that kind of stuff. We'll put that aside here. We'll go ahead and here you see the box for our Jersey Devil. So hang on, let's see. What's the chat talking about? John, I cut 20 red threads so far and applied them to the bottom. Oh, dude. Can't wait to check that out. Yep, nice on the mud. Dude, I can't wait to see the where you go for that. I can't wait to see the finished product. Keep me updated for sure. But today we are looking at the Jersey Devil. And just like any other Figure Obscura, it is magnetic. Opens up like this with the cover, and then you see the figure inside. But here's the other side of that. Makes a nice backdrop, just like Ganesha. And it's beautiful, beautiful thing. And the artwork, it's just super nice overall on this. And I was watching a live stream earlier in the week, one of the Four Horsemen Studios live streams, and I think it was also posted on their Instagram. They will have some of these in stock for sale at I think their normal booth, I believe, of the Jersey. So if you missed out on the pre-orders, you will be able to pick it up at Legion's Con, and I think they said they might be putting it up on the site too for an in stock. So if you did miss out, you will be able to pick this up at some point. Here we go. We got the back. Got this nice snow bio about the history of the Jersey Devil, the legend, this is like the original artwork that was made way back when the Jersey Devil was first, I guess, sighted, I suppose. What do I do with my pocket? Now I'm just like looking around, like, where is everything? I can't find everything. I know my knife is over here somewhere. Up there it is. It's what I get for turning off the light. Anyhow, but here we go. We got the other side here of the packaging. Also, down here is a list of names of everyone who worked on this figure, the artwork, and all different types of stuff. Plus, there's 3 websites for Four Horsemen Studios. You got their Source Horseman, which is their kind of like wiki, I guess. It has all the lore and information, all the figures and waves that they've come out with, and of course, they got the actual sourcehorseman.com/figure obscura, and of course, storehorseman.com, which is where you could purchase this if it is on. I haven't checked in a minute, so I haven't seen if they have it in stock. I'm still waiting on the shipping notice for the last in stock sale they did for the graveyard skeletons from last year. That they had some and they put up for in stock. I did not order the graveyard zombies. I really wanted the skeletons. I think the skeletons could work really well. With the other stuff I already got. The Mythic Legions, possibly Cosmic Legions. Pull this guy out, and he is massive. 2 big trays. And actually, I want to pull out the insert also. Before I do that, here we have, of course, the normal little disclaimer note about how to make sure you warm up the figure. I would recommend it to help loosen up the joints, make it easier to maneuver. But I do want to get a closer look at this insert piece. I really love their inserts. And you got even more like history. Camera. Get a better look at this. You got more of a map of New Jersey and where all the sightings were. And of course, their artwork, design. It's really cool. I really love stuff like this. This is really nice. So, now I'm making all kinds of racket. Here we got the Jersey Devil. He has 2 trays. Get the main figure right here with his screaming head. his detached tail, skull up in here, and a big bone-like weapon. A couple of different bone-like weapons. Looks like a jaw of something. Got teeth down there. Take a closer look at that when I get him out of here. And then on the second tray, we got the wings and the stand. So here's the bottom of the stand here. Let's take that. Let's go ahead and get that attached. It doesn't like clip in or anything. I figured it'd be a bit more. Oh, okay, you have to screw it in to be tighter. What is it, dear?
Bowl of hot water.
Okay. I don't know where to put it right now. I don't want to make a mess anywhere. So, God forbid I stand up.
I'm going to put it right here.
Uh-huh. So you just put this in, and here's the little thing for the stand. So it goes up about that high. So it's not like a flight stand, but it will keep it in place. Well, I kind of really like the fact that it's metal. So, and I do have my tools in here. We got the wings, semi-translucent. Look, you see my finger. Now these turned out really good. Yeah, just a little bit of articulation there. Plus there's a hinge here as well. Love it. So that's the left wing. This is the right wing. Again, I'm getting the easy stuff out. Oh, there's the little baggie of the screws. So there's the screws to attach the stand. His extra hands are also in this bottom back tray. And of course, like I'm assuming it's every Figura Obscura figure has this little booklet. A lot of history, a lot of lore, I believe. Probably, yeah. More up character design. Eric Cutaway. Art by Tom Tolman and Nate Barch. Booklet content design by Jeremy Gerard. Figure created by Four Horsemen Studios. Eric Cutaway, Jim. I can't. Oh, I'm gonna butcher that. And Eric Cornboy Maisie. Sorry, Jim, I can't pronounce your last name. Anytime I see multiple like a Z and I's, I know I'm going to screw it up. We got the origins. Yes, the wings do seem to have like a really good texture, and I believe these are reuse from a character they did. Figure they did a while back. One of these big vampires, and I think you get them like extra or something. But I don't have any of those. I have one vampire like Legion builder figure. Yeah, we got the booklet here. Whole lot of history. More of that. There's that artwork from the inside sleeve. More of their own artwork. Bunch of different historical pieces of what they believe the Jersey Devil looked like. Go put that back off. And of course, more artwork about Four Horsemen Studios. When it was founded. Established in 1999. How old were you in 1999? Depending on the time of year, I was either 17 or 18. It was in the earlier year, I was 17. If it was after August, I was 18. All right, so let's go ahead and get the star out. He does have these grip hands here. He's got more relaxed hands on him, so he does have one pair of grip hands. That's the only hands that we have extra. I'm going to set that aside. Get another drink. I don't know. Do you think I should turn on some background music? I don't know. That seems to work well with, and here I am knocking my camera around. It tends to work well with the build. When I do the build, and I do want to do more Gundam builds. Well, we will do that, but I'll have a separate show, and I'll probably do that on a separate night. So I'll leave this night for these kind of live streams, and I should have brought thicker thread. Yeah, man. I'm not surprised. It sounds like a tedious task. I'm gonna take this off. Get off the figure camera for now until I can. Oop, where we? There we go. I'll get everything around here to move as I undo this guy, so y'all can look at my pretty face some more. What's up, people? Did I not turn off the notification button on that? I didn't. You turn down the volume. Everyone can hear you. There we go. Oh, what just popped out? Oh, that was the extra head. Here we got a little bit closer look. Again, I have to block my own face so it'll focus. Look at the detail on that paintwork and that sculpting. I think I don't know. I'm torn about if I'm going to display him with this head or the one that he already has on him. So, not sure how it's going to go yet. My girlfriend's still trying to figure out where she wants to put hers at. And if she's going to put him in the box, I think she will. I knew I was going to open mine. Yeah, I think it's a little bit tighter in here than typical. Oh, go ahead and turn it. Big cam again. Add back to stage. Get a closer look at our boy here. And you see there's the peg holes for the wings. In true Four Horsemen fashion. You also have the spot back here that all the figures have. And of course, port for the tail. But look at this detail. Look at all this. Yes. Yes, it does. Definitely looks menacing. You know, let me bring this. I made this right before show so I could have it up here ready, and I'm not even using it. There we go. That's not what I wanted. There we go. But you see where the articulation is up here, right here in kind of the front. Move slightly up and down, not a whole lot. Side to side quite a bit. But no, more like left to right, up and down. So there's no real left or right turn. In true Four Horsemen, it's single jointed elbows with the swivel at the elbow. Yeah, I do need to heat them up, and I should have brought a towel in here too, because my girlfriend was kind enough to bring a bowl of hot water. I'm trying not to force it too much. And it looks like all other Four Horsemen figures, these guys should be real easy. He should be real easy to customize too by popping the arms and legs and stuff off. Got a little skirt piece here. Legs have a hinge. Here at the hip. Or if you're at the peg, it's in the hand with the hinge going up left or right or up and down or whatever. These are the relax hands. Painted fingernails. Yeah, nice ball joint at the waist though. And I believe this body was reused from their Figura Obscura Frankenstein's monster. Again, don't have it. I've seen pictures of it. He looks amazing. I think I have a little bit kind of paint rub, I think. Maybe. A little white speck there, but no one's going to see that. Get the swivel at the hips again. Needs to be heated. And one of the first figures they have with double jointed knees, because everything else they've ever done has had a single jointed knee with a swivel at the knee. So, but we also have extra hinge here at the what would normally be the ankle. So technically, he has two sets of ankles up here where the normal ankle would be, and a hinge, and then you got the rocker hinge on the hoof. Of course, no little ports for the feet. Take a closer look at that eye. Look at that. Those eyes look amazing. The paint job on this guy is awesome. All right, let's see if we can't get this guy together a little bit. I'll spread out the wings a little. Again, and I probably should really be heating this up. So let's see how much hotter this water really is. Oh no. Yeah, it's pretty warm. I don't know if I need to heat up the port or just. And unfortunately, my cable seems to be getting around the wrong side of the camera. That's what I get for not having wireless headphones. All right. I'm going to try to heat it up. I'm going to grab the bottle full of water so I can get to it. You know what? I'm going to do something real quick. We're going to go. There we go. That makes me happy. I mean, I could always put on the music I use for the title. I'm trying not to force it. Definitely gonna heat it up. Alright, let me grab this bowl. Watch me struggle live. Oh. Now we're gonna grab this towel. And we'll go ahead and switch back to me. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Got this big old hot bowl of water. We are going to try. There we go. Let me know if the water needs to be hotter. It feels hot enough. I'm just afraid it's going to get cold fast. So we're going to see about heating this guy up. Yes, and I am submerging him in the bowl. Probably should use a bigger bowl. But we're going to see. There's the main components are what's really getting in there. I don't even know where the air tray went. Up there. But still got to pull out his other weapons. Alright, so while he's soaking, we're going to look at the rest of the accessories. Including, but not limited to, his tail. See where it plugs in. Ball. Oh, look at my face. Look at that. It plugs in right there. And then apparently it's off. Another attachment to base here somewhere. but it is a bendy tail, bending wire in it. So yeah, you can put it however way you want. Yeah, it turns there. I probably need to set that one as well. You have this cool skull that will focus. There it is. And I think that came with another Figura Obscura point. It does have a socket there, so you can put it on another 4 horseman figure if you would like, or even on that body, I guess, if you are so inclined. And here's one of those bone weapons. He's like a jaw, like a bottom jaw of something. Somehow. I mean, I don't know what kind of animal has that kind of jaw. And then we have this, like a femur bone. Some creature used as a club. That's cool. That was all that gray. And the only other thing left was the hands, the gripping hands to hold all that. We have right here. There we go. There it goes. And with the kind of bluish gray skin tone. Really dark bluish gray. Kind of purpley fingernails and the gripping hands. Let's see if this could heat up. I don't know, for a few minutes. So I can dry him off real quick. Just move. Oh yeah, already been a whole lot better. Shoulders didn't get much into the water though. Yeah, there we go. Get a better look at that articulation. Into there. Goes about that far outward. Get those knees. Before doing the knee. A little tight, might put it back in the hot water for a bit. That's going to be interesting, figuring out how that's going to work and how to have him balance. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can't get the wings on. Okay. Let's see. Can't see what I'm doing because I don't have all the light on. There we go. Nope, that did not go in as well as I liked it to. Right back out. I think some other people were having problems with that too. Let's see, okay, let's spread out a little bit more. The peg should have been a little bit longer. Just in my opinion. I think once you get it in, it should be fine. Like I said, I don't have a lot of history with these wings. Like again, I said, I think it's come out with a vampire figure of some sort. For the Mythic Legions line. Or was part of a pack. I don't remember. Maybe just talking out my butt. Again, I am super new. This is the first year I've gotten Legions. So my birthday was a week. I think I look at my birthday, but I have to look at it back when I posted the one with the Green Knights. Those are the first ones I had come in. Let's do this tail here real quick. But I don't know if it's supposed to go this. Yeah, I think it's supposed to go this way. Right? Yeah, that looks about right? Or do I have it in the wrong direction? I don't know. Either way, there's the tail. I don't know. Is that supposed to be right? It feels like that should be right. But I guess, like I said, I could be wrong. I have no idea. I got the one wing in. Seems to be good. Close that in a little bit. I really love the translucence of this wing. Really cool. Yeah. Let's see. I have to reheat up that hole. I think I may have to reheat up that hole. Maybe the hole, but I don't know. Come back in a little bit. And see about getting that to work. And see about getting them fully together so we can put them back on the figure cam. Again. By the way, favorite soda. This is why I say so trim, 0 sugar. This is not a paid advertisement for Dr. Pepper, but I love Dr. Pepper. If they want to send me at least some free cases, that'd be great. Never gonna happen. Yeah, be impatient. I really want to try to get this guy to be put together. And dry him off again. I help that shoulder out a bit. Now, if you're going to use a blow dry, like a hair dryer or something, I would suggest don't have it up too high. I wouldn't want to discolor or melt or damage the plastic in any way. If you can help it. Why was that wing not that hard to get in there? Everyone has a favorite pop. I prefer root beer. I know you do, sweetie. But you drink more tea than anyone I've ever met. That's saying something, because my mom would make tea all the time. Iced tea. Big pitchers of it. Or empty milk gallon jugs. Oh, hope I'm not going to damage this keyboard. Watch the faces that Larry makes as he struggles to put these wings on. Oh, come on. Again, pegs here may be longer, or I'm just having issues. Anyhow, what you saying, baby? Oh, you thought that was funny? You would. You love to watch me struggle. Why is this one? Why is the left one being such a pain? Alright, well, and the tail popped back off too, so yay! Maybe I had it in wrong. Yeah, possibly. Actually, I think that's... There we go. I think that's better. Yeah. I just felt the other way was more natural. Slide over that little stand. But only because I can say you can do it. Alright, let's go ahead and bring that cam back up. You see, it doesn't really, it's kind of sliding on the stand currently. So I got the one wing on. But I put his wing. Now I lost the other wing. What the hell? Oh, that's right. It fell. Ugh. I'm gonna try another tactic, but we'll see. So far, I really do like this guy. He's really cool. Glad I picked him up. Let's see about how high is this supposed to go? Yes. It's kind of tight. Lowers a little bit if I want it. I mean, hugging the waist a little bit more. Of course, it would help if I also screwed in the base already. But you know what? Maybe we should go ahead and do that. Set that down. I do have my toolbox sitting right here. Pull back. Hey, there it is. Screwdriver. Okay. I will say, make sure you follow instructions when you, but you know, they don't come with instructions. What are you supposed to follow? It's called common sense. Okay. I got water all over that base. Okay. Screw in there. I just noticed there's a 4 Horsemen logo on the bottom. That's really cool. Here I'm already having issues. There we go. Oh, come on. This is why I get to try to do it on camera. Or at least. Jeez, Larry. I'm just dropping everything. I just had the screw and there it is. If I can get it out of my keyboard. Just having all kinds of issues today. There we go. Try this again. Because apparently this thing does not like me today. Now I'm trying to make it show it off to people. I think you're cool. You're having trouble. I don't think I'm the only person on here showing face trying to put this thing together, but I usually have my ratchet thing out. It's hard to see when I have all the lights off, except for the ring lights. I'm trying not to script the screw. But I always have a tendency of doing something stupid. Oh. I know, I could do a lot of self-deprecating. Who wants to watch Larry struggle? Oh my god. These are really tight threading. Oh, come on. Let me have the other screw. Yes, honey, I see. I can do it. My girlfriend's making fun of me. And I dropped the screwdriver directly back into the bag. Okay, let's see. And I'm just struggling today. What the hell? There we go. A little bit of housekeeping. If you're new to the channel and you love watching me struggle with simple tasks, I do this every Saturday at 8 o'clock, and even more so. Now, actually, I'm missing the last home game of the season for FC Cincinnati. Tonight, the last time I checked, I think we're winning. So, if you don't know what FC Cincinnati or who FC Cincinnati it is, Major League Soccer. My brother has season tickets, so I usually go with him. But since I started doing the live streams, most of the games are usually on Saturday nights. So it's either I do an earlier stream, like really early, or I just don't stream at all that night, or I just don't go to the game and I just do my streams. Oh, don't tell me I'm breaking that. I already see stress marks on here and I'm not happy with that. Get in there. I'm always afraid of them. Use too much force and I'm gonna end up snapping something. Alright. It doesn't seem to go flush. But there it is. I was noticing a little bit of a stress mark. It was kind of sticking out there. We'll go ahead and bring up the figure cam. Which I keep knocking in to. I don't know what I hit, but I did something to this. Fix it or not showing my computer screen there. Okay. How about the wing? I think soak a little longer than I probably want. I don't know if it's gonna help get this wing into that peg or not for that hole, but we'll try. If anything, it's gonna make it harder. This. I feel like I'm just scraping paint more than I am getting anything into it. So only heating up the wing did much good. If anyone is watching this and has a better way, if I haven't already figured it out before the end of the stream, and they're watching this on the replay, and actually made it this far, I know, so much entertaining. Let's see. There we go. There we go. don't know what button I hit, but something looks different on my end here. Don't know what it is. I think I expanded something I didn't mean to. Oh. Come on now. Just plug in. Come on. Work with me here. And I hadn't noticed that this is a softer plastic too. I suppose they have to like beating it up so those arms are off here. That wing. Or is that too much other one? It's not going to work for me now. I'm gonna hurt my thumb trying to push this in. That's what she said. What? Oh, come on. Okay. Get it? I think I may have actually got it in now. There we go. Yay! Now as I say this, watch I start moving around and it's gonna pop out. Big old Jersey Devil wings. Look at that guy. Like covering up the whole body. And see, I said so. I said it. I jinxed myself. Had it in there, seemed like it was sturdy, and it popped right back out. It doesn't like me. It doesn't like me. Anyway, hope everyone's had a great week. As I struggle to get this left wing into this Jersey Devil's back. Come on now. Alright. Please be in now. Alright. May want to heat up the left one. The right one a bit. The left one's okay. But there we go. I'm going to put that camera back on the Fig Cam here. Remember what I'm doing. I'm going to raise that up a little bit. Lock it in place. I was afraid that one's going to pop right back out again, and I'm going to be really mad. But there we have it, the Jersey Devil. Go ahead and bring that back up to white. Push him back a little bit, get a full look at the Figura Obscura Jersey Devil from Four Horsemen Studios. Yeah. Like again, I said, I really love the details on the Four Horsemen stuff. I mean, closer look at paint work on this guy, the shading, even the tail's got tons of sliding on me though. I'll get him standing a lot better later once I figure out where I'm going to put him. I'm going to set him up. But yeah, there we have it. That's the Jersey Devil. So, I'm on the wrong thing here. Here we go. I'm going to figure this out at some point. here. I want to bring up something. I'm trying. That is not what I want. Did I not have it up? That is not what I want either. Alright, I thought I had it up, and what did I hit? Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I did. Well, I do not have. Oh, there it is. That's what it was. There we go. Now I know what I did. Can't wait for them to do more cryptids. Yes, it is going to be really interesting to see their version of Bigfoot, the Abominable Snowman. I know there's other companies doing those right now. Names escape me, but I know Brick something. One of his shows were talking about it, and they were showing them off. I think one had a Kickstarter not too long ago. But they look really cool. They look massive too. I thought I had that up. I did not. I must have closed it. I didn't mean to. Oh, good. Cincinnati won. Okay. I'm trying to bring up stuff. I want to talk. Also, even though we're talking about cryptids, but the Jersey Devil is not going to be cryptids all day and other action figures, even though this is called Let's Open Some Toys. I want to share some pictures from the Renaissance Festival that we were at a couple weekends ago for my girlfriend's birthday. We go every year in October for her birthday weekend. It's a tradition. We started doing it a few years back. I don't see. Share screen. Don't show again. That's what I want. Yes. Okay. It'd be easier if I ever had it. Wait. I'm trying to do something that's gonna work. So we can. There we go. I think that worked. So I want to be able to scroll and still see what I'm doing. We've been doing it for 5 years, but not straight because there was that point in time. That's COVID. I think we missed a couple years. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna bring that to stage. And here you go. We got on my Instagram where you can find. I don't post nearly as much as I would like to. Close that out. I don't need all that extra information. But as you can see, I can't really zoom in on this, unfortunately. But we will go ahead and let's go ahead and make this the main focus here. You know, the screen is kind of small. Now, I wish I could zoom in. I don't think there's any way for me to zoom in. You know, there's my girlfriend, there's Chaos, and, you know, me and my fancy little outfit that we just, every year we go, I get a new piece of Ren Fair Regalia. So the newest piece is this vest with these tails on it, and you see this bigger picture here. We got a close up somewhere on here. Yeah, I'm just striking a pose there. My girlfriend, there she is. The little fairy ears, and we just bought her that little dress thing. And this is over by the Kamikaze Fireflies stage. And because this was at the Ohio Renaissance Festival, like I said, and it opened. Okay, she corrected me. Siren ears, not fairy ears, not elf ears. It's siren ears. And of course, her two oldest boys, me being silly. Again, more me. And a closer look at me and her in front of that big night over in the Whimsy Woods. Defiant to the end. Yes, you are. But if you've never gone to a Renaissance Festival, I really think everyone should get to go at least once in their life. But yeah, I think my outfit's nearly complete. Now, these aren't all the photos, these are just the best ones that I posted. But again, if you haven't been to the Ohio Renaissance Festival or any Renaissance Festival, I suggest you go to one at least once. And you don't have to dress up. It's just fun, but it can get expensive if you try to buy the pieces. And from my experience, as far as I know, I know ours has this. I can't guarantee every Ren Fair is going to have it, but you can rent outfits if you want to get the whole experience and not have to actually own your pirate or peasant knight, whatever you want to dress as, suit or costume or dress. But like I said, I buy a piece every year we go. So first year was the gauntlets, I believe. Or maybe it was the boots. See, now I don't remember. I keep saying it's the gauntlets. I think I got the gauntlets and the pauldrons together. I think I got the boots the second year we went. Or ordered the boots the second time. I got grievance to go over my boots because I was wearing my Batman boots that I had bought for my Nightwing Halloween costume years ago. So I just would put those over top of that. But I had these custom ordered, made. Probably one of the most expensive purchases I ever made at a Renaissance Festival. Me and my girlfriend both have custom boots. Oh, can you tell her custom boots? For those are Batman boots that her boy John is wearing. You cannot see them with that dress on. I wish I could zoom in. I don't have any way of zooming in on this. Unfortunately, or I would. I don't know how I would do that. But yeah, if you're want to check out my Instagram, it's at Larry's Geeky World. And I still have this thing up. What's wrong with me? There we go. I don't have a lot of pictures of just me or anyone else. A lot of times it's just figures or stuff about this live stream and all that. Yep. One of her favorite social media Ren Fair influencers. So you have to remind me the character's name, because now I done forgot. Sprout. It was another Ren Fair influencer that was there. Unfortunately, no Jacques the Whipper. He's not made it to us. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, fun time. Oh, that's different. That's my animal. Where's the Kingdom collection that I finally had set up? I'm still missing 2 figures that are currently out, which is the original Pale and can't remember the other cat guy's name. He's white and he's got purple stuff on him, like purple armor. But I don't have them. I know they were sold out on Spiro Toys website. So there's that. I mean, let's go ahead and bring that back up. Of course, like I said, mostly ads. I post stuff like this for Batman. Obviously, you can't hear on the audio. I also have other music playing. Some bit of my collection, things I got, like these 2 stands I had ordered from the Nerd Lab official. It does really cool 3D print stands, wall hangers, and also action figure accessories like thrones. I have a Lord Zed throne and base, and a Lord Draken throne, and for my lightning collection. He even had a Draken throne in the Bandai Legacy, Power Legacy line scale, because it was it was a 7-inch instead of a 6-inch line. I don't think he has that up on there anymore, but I could be wrong. Again, more other stuff, Figure Obscuras and Mythic Legions. Other things, sticky stuff, updates to like how the collection's looking or how we replace some shelves and all that stuff. So yeah. But yeah, so there's the Instagram. This is one of the latest photos I took. Just trying something new. I'm trying to get better at using my, really getting into toy photography, and I don't have any backdrops or anything like that, but I'm getting messages. Again, just silly stuff like that. I'm gonna try to get back into posting more stuff on the Instagram and whatnot. So at least that's the plan. Go ahead and there we are. I'll eventually figure out what I'm doing again. But yeah, so that is that. So let's take it back. Go back to that. There we go. And again, this was purchased by me, pre-ordered. I don't know, shall we go ahead and put the other head on? Like I said, the details on these are great. Actually, I need to probably turn this camera off so I can actually... the camera here is about to die. So we'll go ahead and move it. Turn that off. So yeah, so that is it for tonight, guys. We have been on for 1 hour and 3 minutes. I want to thank everyone for joining me tonight. I know it's been an interesting show, a little weird. Only one figure to unbox. Again, beautiful mug. Also, I don't think they have any more of these in stock. I don't think so. I think it was only for pre-order. And I don't know if they keep any of them. Just sent you my progress. Laugh Out Loud gonna hate the whole. I'm gonna check it out here in a minute, man. As soon as I get off of here, I have to plug my phone back in since I was using it for the second camera. So it's at 6%, and we need to call it a night. But again, I want to thank everybody for hanging out and, watching me struggle trying to get those wings put on. Anyway, I'm going to say goodnight, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your all's weekend. And I will see you all next Saturday. Right now we have, as of today, 3 weeks till Legion's Con. So if you're going, can't wait to see you. Hey, say hi. If you see me walking around. I'm still debating because me and my girlfriend have been talking about if we're going to wear our Ren Fair stuff for one of the 2 days. I don't know. Maybe we'll be silly, and if we get there early enough. I don't think we're going to get there early enough for the live stream that Friday, but we'll see. Unless I get there, we do get there early enough, I might be sleeping in the hotel because I plan on driving all night if we leave right after I get out of work that Thursday. So anyway, Again, thanks. If you haven't done so yet, please hit that like button. Think about subscribing. Hit that bell notification when I go live or when I update that we're going to go live. And hopefully, I will finally get my butt into an actual schedule of getting other things recorded and posted. I'm very bad at this. I'm trying to get better. But anyway, thanks again. And until next Saturday, hope you all have a fantastic rest of your weekend and a fantastic week. Have a good night.